Beneath the lake of Lerna, in ancient Greece, was an entrance to the underworld. Within this lake lived a 9-headed, gigantic serpent-like monster that both guarded the entrance to the realm of Hades and caused chaos amongst local villagers. Many unwary travellers would meet their end as a tasty treat for this beast before, eventually, it would meet its own end, to demi-god Heracles. Hello, and welcome. I am the one-headed Adam from Pantheon Mythology, and in today's video we'll be looking at the multi-headed reptile from Greek mythology, the Lernaean Hydra. To avoid becoming snake food yourself, wiggle one of those 10 digits of yours towards the like and subscribe buttons, as we upload videos weekly. Here's one for you. What do you get when Echidna, the mother of all monsters, and the deadliest monster in Greek mythology, Typhon, makes some of that sweet, sweet music together? Apparently, a 9-headed monstrosity known as the Hydra. With parents like that, the poor thing never stood a chance. Upon its arrival into the world, Hydra was taken into the care of Hera, Greek goddess and wife of Zeus, with the intention of raising it to eliminate yet another of her husband's, Zeus's illegitimate children, Heracles. Zeus, you dirty player. A huge creature, the Hydra was said to have both poisonous breath and blood, with the ability to breathe clouds of toxic gas which made the water it resided in undrinkable. Of its many heads, the largest was invincible, unable to take damage from conventional weapons, while its other heads had the ability of regeneration. For every head it lost, 2 more would grow, although cauterizing the wound would stop this process. Hera would eventually find a home for the beast in the lake of Lerna, hence its name, the Lernaean Hydra. Located in the eastern coast of the Peloponnese, south of Argos, Lerna was known for its swamps, springs, and lakes as gifts from Poseidon. The Hydra was tasked with guarding one of the entrances to the underworld that sat deep within the lake, and sadly for the locals it was a menace both to passers-by and the fact that its poisonous nature contaminated the once fresh water, known for its healing properties. Meanwhile, the Queen of Olympus was plotting the demise of Heracles alongside King Eurystheus, ruler of Mycenae and Tiryns, who was now tasking Heracles with his second labour due to a promise of servitude from the Big H to the king. After killing the Nemean lion, he was now ordered to slay the Hydra and cleanse the waters of Lerna once again. The Hydra would see Heracles approach from within its lair, mouth and nose covered with a cloth as a makeshift gas mask, protecting himself from the clouds of poison emitting from the beast. Flaming arrows were fired into the cave where the Hydra resided, causing it to emerge and confront the demigod. Now with sword, sickle, or his famous club in hand, depending on the source, Heracles decapitated one of its heads, although from its wound 2 new heads formed. Taken aback by this, Heracles would get help from his nephew and armor-bearer Aiolos. In a moment of genius, Aiolos suggested that any open wounds should be sealed by flame. Therefore, this dynamic duo would work in unison. Heracles removed a head, and his nephew cauterized each stump before any more could respawn. Watch out, Batman and Robin, there's a new team in town. Now, with just 1 head remaining, Hera, who watched from afar, clearly worried that her stepson would be victorious, sent a giant crab down to assist the now 1-headed monster. This crab was no trouble, however, as Heracles, with quads of dynamite, crushed it with his foot. Knowing the final head was invulnerable to the weapons of Heracles, Athena gave her half-brother a sword, golden like the sun, and with the power to cut through the final neck of the Hydra, which he did, before burying it beneath a giant rock on the road between Lerna and Elaeus. To rub further salt into the wounds, Heracles dipped his arrows into the blood of the now dead Hydra, creating poison arrows. With the lake now Hydra-free, the water was cleansed, and its miraculous properties returned. According to Greek and Roman writers, Hera placed the likeness of the Lernaean Hydra amongst the stars as the constellation Hydra, alongside the crab, Carcinus, as the constellation Cancer. Well, There we have it, the tale of the Lernaean Hydra. Yet another awesome myth from ancient Greece. Was it a creature with evil intentions, or was it just there, doing its thing, before clashing with a legendary hero and losing its life? Also, do you think each head had a name, and if so, what were they? Give us your thoughts in the comments. Did you know we also have a clothing brand inspired by mythology? Funnily enough, we have a t-shirt based on the Hydra alongside beasts and gods from ancient Greece and beyond. We ship worldwide and are rated excellent on Trustpilot. Check them out by using the link in the description. Well, thanks for tuning in. Check out this video on screen now to continue your mythological journey. I don't know what it is, but YouTube thinks you'll love it, as I do. Anyway, as always, I appreciate your time and see you on the next one.